Hi there, it's Adam Schetzlar here to do another typing video. Today I've reached 8 hours, last time actually, 8 hours of typing time, 5 minutes a day, and I'm going to show you how I've been doing. I've gotten more consistent this week. I got my best time there, 14.6 on this lesson 3, and when I get to 20 then I go on to the next lesson, and here's how that looks. Lesson 1 I got through pretty quickly. Lesson 2 took me longer. Lesson 3 is now going to take me the longest, and I hope lesson 4 and 5 take less time. But I'm chugging along there. I'm a little more consistent here. You see I've flattened out at about 14 words per minute on this test. That's actual words, not characters per minute. So today I'm going to do a Qwerty 1-minute test, then a Dvorak 1-minute test. Then I'm going to do 4 minutes of typing on lesson 3 over here, and we're going to put in our score. So you can see as of late, my Qwerty speed has been going down, and my Dvorak speed has, well, it also went down last week, but I think the Qwerty is going down partially because Dvorak is sort of messing with my head, and partially because with COVID-19 I've done a whole lot less typing in Qwerty. I've also noticed a distinction between typing from my head, which is what I do with Qwerty normally, and typing off of transcribing something where I'm looking at something and just writing down exactly what it is. I think my brain has associated copying things with Dvorak and typing from my own brain with Qwerty. So I do really poorly with Qwerty when I'm copying things, but I don't notice an appreciable difference between when I write my notes or when I write an email, because it's coming from my head. I type just as fast, I think, as I ever did. And I also think that this Qwerty is going to bump back up. That was also been a bad week of little sleep. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to jump on over here. I'm going to do a Qwerty speed test for 1 minute. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Okay. If I think about it at all, I fall apart. Also find, yeah, see, that's not great. I also find with Qwerty, if I think about the letters, I get really messed up because I'm thinking so hard about the letters in Dvorak. It's like hits over to a different part of my brain. If I just think of the words, or if I just kind of go automatic, I do okay. 47, that's still slower than I think of myself as like a 55-60 typer in Qwerty. 47 is slower, and there's a few times where I want to get the P in the wrong place, especially the letters that I really work hard on with Dvorak. They mess with me if I think about them. But if I just kind of go natural, it just goes in Qwerty. But the second I start thinking about the letters, it's like the gears come to a stop. Okay, so there we are, 47. I'm gonna pop that into here. 47, better than 33 last week, and the 40. And then we're going to pop over, and this always messes me up, going from Qwerty, excuse me, Qwerty to Dvorak. Oh, that'll be good for later. We're going to refresh this screen here. And we're going to see how fast I can type here. And just in case I need it, there's a keyboard right there. So I've hit Windows space. That puts me into Dvorak over here. I hope I'm not coming down with anything. But kids have had a little cough, which normally I wouldn't think about anything of, but dearie, these times. All right, here we go. I'm already looking down at the H going, okay. No. Excuse me. Okay, here we go in Dvorak for 1 minute, hopefully faster than last time. I don't know where Y is. G. W is haven't worked on that one. G is. Don't know where J is. So on the letters that I know, I'm doing pretty good on. Let's see, that's 88 characters per minute. We'll pop that in over here. I think that's a new record, though it feels kind of slow. 17. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, that's not a new record. Like 2 weeks ago, I got 20.8. But I'm feeling a lot more confident with that, a lot more consistent. Okay, so my QWERTY's back up. That's encouraging. It was just a blip. And Dvorak back down and then back up. We're coming along. This lesson 3 has just been a doozy. I feel like it's choppy and I can't quite get over the hump, although the last week it's been a lot more consistent, so I think it's going to come along now. Always the optimist. Let's see how we do on our lesson this week. Last week I forgot to start the timer, so I'm going to start it over here. 2, 1, 0. I know where all the letters are now, so that's good. But I still think about the letters so much. Not automatic. There are a few things. L still messes me up. There are a few words, a few letter combinations that are becoming automatic. But for the most part, I think of every single letter. I'm not thinking in words yet. Or the QWERTY F. Instead of thinking radii, I think every single letter. But I'm getting faster with those letters. The QWERTY P, the QWERTY I. Really concentrate to pull myself out of the QWERTY. That was another QWERTY I. There's a QWERTY P. ED. Better on these lessons, maybe not today, because I've just been cutting out the mistakes. It's still not automatic. Or moments. My fingers want to move to my first inclination is still QWERTY. My finger still wants to move, even if I don't hit the even if I don't hit the P with my pinky finger over here, it still wants to go there. I have to stop it from going there and think about where it actually is, instead of just automatically type it out. Okay, so excuse me. Ooh, hope this doesn't turn ugly. All right, so that was 50. It's not going to be too shabby. It's over here. The space to get me back into QWERTY. 50 divided by 4 minutes. Not bad, but you know, it's always slower on the recording day. Better than last week. This 10. So it's coming along. Let me show you those numbers one more time. I'm a little more consistent up here on the level 3, lesson 3. My Dvorak speed bounced back up a little bit. My QWERTY speed bounced up a lot. And here we are at 8 hours. It's still just a pretty linear improvement here with some jagged. This is by date. We started on, I think, January 3rd. So we're 4 months in at 5 minutes a day, almost every day, 6 days a week. And then here we are. It's a little jagged here, but I think we're going to push here up above 20, 22 next week. Coming along. So back to focusing better. I'm back to sleeping better. I'm back into a new groove with this COVID, and I think we're gonna see some good progress. At least some continued steady progress. So keep typing out there, keep learning, and you can do anything as long as you put your full effort into it. Chunk it and just chip away at it. Be consistent. I'll see you next week.